Ends today. We're gonna beat Merge Maestro today, man. Whenever an adjacent token with a destroyed effect is destroyed, transform into it. So if you were to destroy a high tier item, the alien could skip several levels. I do like telephone, but when the board gets spammed, it becomes kind of a problem here. Either way, we mog you. I'll do 1 damage. Do 1 damage. Don't do 1 damage. Do 1 damage like that. If there are less than 4 enemies. So do 1 damage, create a phone, and now we farm. First we mine, then we craft. That's what it's all about, man. I would like to... This is sadly just 1 damage. It's sadly no damage. This is 1 damage. This is everybody else being dead. You guys want some phonies? One of those. I'm gonna say one of those. I'm gonna say one of these and one of these. Beautiful. We got a great board. We got a great board. Destroy the highest adjacent token and create the token the level below it? I don't know, man. I don't really know about that. I don't want to talk about the nutrition conversation on Dan's stream. Dan himself is... I think he's like 68 hours into a 72-hour fasting cleanse. So we don't need to get into that from Dan. All I'm going to say is his chat was taking me out, man. But I also understand how it goes. A lot of people, when they first learn about something, they love to talk about it. It happens every year in investing. As soon as the bull market comes back on, people are like, well, all of a sudden, I wouldn't... Oh, well, you probably should be looking for... I've had ChatGPT summarize the intelligent investor for me, and I would say that this time, you make sure to take... You got to let your winners around. You got to... I'm taking out a big position in this, and then you find out that, like, the big position is, like, $250, and you're like, I thought you were Warren Buffett. I've been taking advice from a 19-year-old college student? Anyway... Same thing with nutrition, man. As people learn about it, they love to talk about it. I personally think they have a incomplete viewpoint. I was kind of crashing out in his chat, and I think I had good reason for it. People were calling Chipotle unhealthy, even though it's rice and meat and vegetables and beans. And they were saying that's not good for you because it's rice. No, it's not good for you because of listeria and salmonella. It's the materials of it are pretty good for you, I think, in the whole scheme of things. But it's more the bacteria and foodborne illness that causes a problem. But anyway. And by the way, I get it as well. People were like, it would be even better if you skipped the tortilla. You have my permission to skip the tortilla. That being said, if you start telling me I should skip the tortilla, we're going shirt off. We're going shirt off, triglyceride for triglyceride, and mile time versus mile time. Because I don't want to hear you say that you don't eat any carbohydrates unless you are ripped up like Hugh Jackman in the new Deadpool Wolverine movie, okay? The new one. I'm not talking about the one where he looked like a normal dude. I'm talking about the one where he looked fucked up. Not the first one where he just looked lean and good. I'm talking about 60-year-old Santa Claus, Jack Santa. You have my permission to proselytize about how bad tortillas are for you if you look like that. If you just look like a normal dude, but you don't eat tortillas, I don't want to hear it. By the way, I'm re-rolling. Oh, sorry. 1 second. I'm being called. When SpongeBob SquarePants becomes a movie on TV. I think we're going to merge and buff the new token by 2, man. Because our phones are going to be crazy. So we'd like to kill an individual first. We do that by doing that. Then we merge to get a beautiful phone that mogs you. And then we don't really care if a fly exists. We merge to get 1 damage. 1 damage. We merge to get a beautiful... No, we want an unbuffed phone. And I'm happy to let you live. We merge to get... We don't want a beautiful phone. We have... maybe we do. Maybe we do. Maybe we do want to... Yeah, we want a beautiful phone. Because then we'll just drop another beautiful phone on you. And then you're good to go. And then we got a 5 and we got a 4. They really want me to take alien, man. I'm not sure I'm a badger fella, but at least it does do damage. My boy Brady on the cover of NHL 26. Wayne Brady, huh? I didn't know. They're resorting for a while. They had Snoop Dogg doing commentary in the NHL games. Now they got Wayne Brady on the cover. Well, they should put some athletes back in the games, man. Whatever happened to putting NHL players on the cover? Now they got all these Hollywood celebrities, man, who are just getting into hockey for the spotlight and the glamour. It's sad, man. What happened to the game I love? I think I'm going to hit you 3 times. Thusly. What am I doing with these badgers, man? I'm not doing anything with these badgers. How about a 3? On destroyed, attack 6, then repeat this with half the attack. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that. On destroyed, attack 8 and buff all other volleyballs. I mean, something's got to be done. We don't have any destroys, but... Schmeckins, I'm not checking you. I'm not checking you because you're baiting right now. Consider yourself not checked. This one's a problem because I have to kill one. No, we're gonna kill them with badgers. Badgers are gonna kill them, but then the spiders are gonna become big. This is a problem. Yes, honey? All right, chat. I'll be back in 1 second. I gotta go up and help out. Bit chaotic in the Northern Lion Inc. headquarters this morning. We're gonna do... You're gonna die anyway. It would be best to do as little damage as possible and store up some good moves. This time we need to do some damage though. This is a little damage. It's a little damage. That's no damage. This is also going to... So we're going to take damage. No, we're not going to take damage because we're going to hit you for a lot. Unnecessarily. Now I got to hit you 20 times. We're going to take damage to the spider. It's just going to happen, man. We're going to take damage to the spider. The phones only work if there's less than 4 enemies. Obviously, that's not going to come to pass. We got to prepare for the next round. When you practice a sport, practice others. Whenever a token consumes, create your queued. First time one of your set tokens appears each turn, exhausted in practice sports randomly equal to half its level. I think 2 men wrestling with headphones on, it has to happen. After 6 levels of tokens are destroyed, transform the queued token into dolls. Countdown. After 3 turns, transform the queued token into an adjacent lower token. I don't know why I would ever want that, man. I don't know why I would ever want that. We don't really have queues either. I guess we're putting cameras out there for no reason. Give me a camera, which has exhausted itself but practiced the sport. Practiced 2 sports, I guess. And then yet again, we have like no means to deal damage, so I'm just gonna fill my board for now. Okay, we really, on this turn, we need a badger. Yes, honey? You need a drink too? All right, honey, I'll be right up. It's a little chaotic at Northern Lion HQ this morning. Not gonna lie to y'all. I guess I'm gonna practice some sports. Oh no, wait, I've already created one this turn apparently. I've already created one. I've put myself in a horrible position here, guys. I can't avoid. I can't not take damage. All I do is take damage. I'm going to die on this turn. I can't, there's nothing else I can do. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, we're back, y'all. We're back. We're recentered. This is just like when my dad left to get cigarettes. You think he left to take care of another kid? You think he left to get another kid a glass of juice? Could be. Back in the day, the middle class was so strong, you could work at a factory and actually have like a family and a secret family. I don't think you could do that these days, and that's sad, man. That's a sad state of affairs. Plus, they gave you a pension or something. Kind of crazy. But, no Netflix. My grandfather had 4. That's crazy. That's too much. Like, that's not, you shouldn't have been doing that in the first place, but also, that's crazy. He must have had no time whatsoever. That was like in the polygamy documentary where it got so bad you always feel bad for the wives, but it got so bad that I started to feel bad for the husband. I was like, bro must be tired. 8 wives? That's crazy, man. No time for the boys when you got 8 wives, man. You're seeing the average wife like 3.2 times a month or something. Appear and merge, attack 1. That's something I can live with. That's something I can live with. See, look at that. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Even bigger. And then, that's an enormous play for the likes of myself. Exact same setup. And look at that, we already got a 5 on the board. Have you ever won a run? Yeah, that's how I unlock this difficulty that you'll never see. By winning a run. After 5 turns, level up. I like headphones. Early on, things that do damage makes a lot of sense to me, man. Get you going here. Headphones are on... Okay, yeah, that's right. Headphones are on 3s. So this kills you and gives us tempo. Enormous. Same situation. A double hit. A double hit. Don't, we have, create a 4. Create a 4 so we got headphones for more volume next time. It's that simple. On appear, attack 2 triggers the merge effect of adjacent tokens on itself. Could be crazy. Storms in between gloves. Storms in between gloves could go kind of nutty. But let's create, it's kind of unfortunate here, but let's create a nice little glove zone. All right, it's got to be that. This, and then we want to start building in the middle. I'm going to start building something good in the middle. So I think it's going to be like this, like that, like this, and I got to do 5 damage to you. 5 damage to you is kind of irritating, but just give it a second. Go ahead, man. After 5 turns, level up. I don't really think you're going to do that much for us, but... Headphone in the middle. Headphone in the middle with a soon-to-be storm cloud in the middle. Hopefully when we get lots... Oh! Storm cloud in the middle causing a mass hysteria? And then... Start building another storm cloud in the freaking middle, bro. We start building another storm cloud in the middle. That's huge. And I mean, it's so simple, even a child could understand it. You go storm cloud in the middle, bro. And look at that, you've almost killed a scorpion. Those are on 4. So we want to get that storm cloud out of there and start working on another storm cloud. Feed a strawberry to your queued token. Strawberries are better. Level 6 becomes a random token and your lowest token transforms into it. That's tempting. It screws up our glove synergy, but it still seems pretty good, man. It still seems pretty good. Strawberry to a queued token does nothing. Okay, so we got Bamboo Box. Your tokens that buff do so by an additional 1. Pretty horrible, to be honest. After 2 turns, create a beer. Pretty horrendous. What was I doing again? I was getting you out of here. You into here. You into here. You got 6 HP. That's kind of annoying. But headphones help. Our tokens do not buff. More headphones equals more storm clouds equals we ruin your life. I'm starting to lose the thread here a little bit. You become headphones. We got an come on. Get out of there. Get out of there, man. Then we go, okay, well, it's simple. Storm cloud here was very foolish, man. It was very foolish indeed. But you know what? We're closing in on having a dolphin for whatever reason. Cactus on 3, attack 2 to all enemies, has +2 while buffed. I don't know if you're buffed though. Trigger the appear and destroyed effects of the new token twice. Then destroy it. Yeah, that's not relevant for us, man. That's not relevant for us. We'll find something to do with these cacti. First, you need a dolphin. Obviously. We gotta make some moves, though. We gotta make some money moves. Now we're talking. A beer? Beer, buff token by 1 attack. You know what's crazy is that, like, buffing... Oh, buff the cactus by 1 attack when it comes out. Buff the cactus when it comes out. You genius. Sapling. Okay. Buff the cactus. The cactus is going to pay the iron price, unfortunately, but it kills a blowfish and a scorpion. And another blowfish for 1. Outrageous. Outrageous. You become a cactus. Decent damage. Whiskey. Give 2 multi-strike. That goes to a cute cactus. Eight. Buff your current set of tokens by 2 wherever they are. Would love to see that. I would go crazy for that. I would set my watch to that. Can I get a reserve cactus, please? What the hell is 3 juice boxes? What am I going to do with 3 juice boxes? Create an exact copy of a level 1 token. I'm dead ass not interested in that, if I'm being honest with you. But I have to do something about the amoebler. I'll tell you what, bud. Storm Cloud. Default number 5. Juice me. Juice me. Get this amoeba out of here. Sapling. It's cactus, I'm afraid. It's finally dumping an amoeba. It's playing another sapling. There's hope. There's hope. We just want to see a cactus in the queue. That's headphones. We're not taking damage yet. We need a cactus in the freaking queue, bro. Fuck you. We're taking damage. Whatever. That's life. Life is a resource. Life is a resource. Trigger the appear effect of adjacent non-baskets. This means storms can combine to then become baskets and trigger these impact effects again. These appear effects again. It's guaranteed, bro. It's on site. It's sapling. It's cactus. It's glove. Can't kill you. Can't kill you in one turn. So we're gonna take damage. That's life, man. Life's like that. Avril knew what she was talking about. Go ahead, go ahead. See if I give 2 shakes of a lambs, you know what. Amoeba doesn't even concern me, because this is the turn where it all goes, oh, where it could have all gone right. Can't do shit about an amoeba. You know what? Beers, bro. Beers on gloves to make the gloves even better. And then create 8 multi-strike on this? Hang on. So every time we create a storm here, and then what happens if you create a copy of it? Oh my god, the copy has the multi-strike as well. It got us out of a jam, bro. The copy got us out of a jam. But you can't get rid of this ever. You can never get rid of that. Am I going to get rid of a dolphin? Am I going to get rid of a basket? I could get rid of a basic... I'm going to get rid of a basic glove. Because basic gloves are easy enough to get. Then give me a sapling here. Sucks to play a cactus for no reason, but I literally can't merge anything. I could feed you something. I could feed you this to give you more attack as well. Okay, so copy of this kills all blowfish at the cost of yourself. Not a problem. It's cactuses. Cactuses get combined into storm clouds. Storm clouds get combined into baskets. The juicer. Never again. Appear and destroyed, practice tennis. As far as I'm concerned, that Mog's bamboo that doesn't do anything for us. Enemy takes 1 times more damage, but we're going to raise it. Oh, we're going to raise it. Honestly, we got so much juice, man. You should just make another one. And that's exactly where I would have put it. That's exactly where I would have put it, man. You know what? Real quick, let's practice some tennis first while we're here. Gives us more space for a glove. Okay, you're literally irrelevant. There's only 1 spot on the board, bro! There's 2 spots on the board, bro! Wait, you do... How much damage do you do? Attack 1. Okay, and how about you? Attack 5, 9 times. Attack 4, attack 1. Well, obviously we won't be doing that. Being able to create a super glove is kind of sick, man. I don't really want to mess with an amoeba, if I'm being honest with you. Rather just create some gloves on corners, gears on corners. Okay, so I have to feed you a beer. And then I feed you a juice. You kill all the blowfish without killing the base copy. I'll feed you another beer. I'll feed you another beer. I want to take a Pikachu. I want to take a Pikachu. When picked, upgrade 4 tokens in your set. Your level 3 tokens trigger twice more. When you practice the sport, practice 2 others. Oh my god, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Skip. Weightlifter could be good, but I'm enjoying practicing tennis, if I'm being honest with you. After 1 turn, craft 10 whiskeys. Crazy. Crazy. Alright, we got to get ready for storm clouds in the middle. What do you do again? Sets the attack to 8. I don't want to do anything. I'll live with the cactus, but I don't want to do anything. Please tell me you're making juice at some point. Read 11 juice boxes! Okay. Insane. First off, you're all dead, thanks to the storm. Next, buff your current set of tokens by 1. I refuse to do this. Honestly, best play for us. 10 multi-strike on that's pretty good. You've lost all your damage, but we'll, I don't know, figure out what we're doing there. I can kill a Storm Cloud to get some tempo. Beer. Buff token by 4 attack. It's already done. You're done, bud. You're done, bud. You're done, bud. The juice. The juice. And then. Doesn't even matter. I'm happy to see you go. I mean, 1 juice per turn, and we're flying, man. Reduce all countdowns. Copy the merge effects of each unique token in your set twice. I think that's a skip, man. On wave 11, I'm feeling fantastic. I would like to set the attack of the token to 12 permanently. I set it to 12, and now it's attacking for 16. I can live with that. And glove me. And glove me. There's no space for what you asked me for, but that's okay. Because we start there. Then we obviously copy one of these. It kills everything on the board and doesn't even die itself. It becomes a cactus. We create another sapling. This is it's a tempo round for us. It's cactuses, just to get them out of the way. Cactuses become storm clouds. It's better than juice without even using a juice. And then it's more beer on this fella right here. I do not care. I don't care. I don't even need more. I don't need more of anything. Brother, what happened to your multi-strike? He's lost his multi-strike. Every time you give it a buff, the cloud used it up. Shit. It's not that bad. Eat up. And eat up again. And then honestly, eat up again. There's a way we can create a sapling. One day we're going to figure out what to do with these amoebas, but it's a little irritating right now, I'm not going to lie to you. But look at this. Still a heck of a lot of damage. I'd rather not play a juice box if I could avoid it, but I don't want to kill, like, my run. I guess I just feed you a beer real quick. It attacks for 16, 15 times. I use my juice box, by the way. Holy shit, that's a lot of beers. You're gonna need a sapling. I have no idea why that did so much damage, but that's sweet. You're gonna become a cactus. You're gonna drink a beer. Drink a beer. Juice boxes are exactly what we need. You're gonna drink a beer. Create a copy. Drink a beer. Drink a beer. Don't care. Literally don't care. Don't care at all. There's no enemies on the board. That seems really good. Create a fella. Create a sapling. Create a fella. Create a fella. Get ready to create a sapling. Which then allows you... I think I'm going to eat all my buffs here by making a storm cloud, but it is what it is. Maybe not. Then your storm clouds become laundry baskets at your leisure. I would say it's not my leisure. I would say I'd have to wait for a big enemy to show up, and then it's my leisure. This could be my leisure. Then you create a copy. And create another copy. Now you got a sapling. And you got some beers. Drink a beer. Create a copy. Oh, this is the one, man. This is the one. Create another copy. Create a sapling. Don't care. I don't care about anything. You're going to become a cactus. 47. Okay, well, let's buff it a little bit more. Lots of juice on the board. 15 times. Ah! Guys, I misclicked. I meant to click on the whiskey. All right, that's going to throw a little bit of a wrinkle into things. What are you doing? Merge attack 8, attack 16. Why don't you go ahead and take 6 multi-strike? Guess what? We just lost Captain Joe Sakic to injury. You're the new Joe Sakic. Alex Tanguay, you're the new Joe Sakic, okay? And actually, you're still kind of a stud, if we're being honest. You're still doing some studly type stuff. You take some multi-strike. It's going to take a minute to rebuild, but I trust you. This guy's got to go. So it's got to be feed him a beer, give him a juice box. Huge. And then it's just beer. It's going to be beer as the day is long, bro. It's going to be beer, juice. Fantastic. Looks beautiful to a guy like me. You become a Zapling. Quick little whiskey. Turns out this wasn't even that bad, man. Maybe losing my best unit was the best thing that ever happened to me. Maybe a quick beer. And then some juice. You never stood a chance. You never stood a chance. Make some space by drinking a juice, creating a... what the heck is that, man? I have destroyed them, but I didn't even get a chance to read him. Victory. I knew it could happen, man. I knew it could happen. Let me go /marker, merge, Maestro 1, and we're going to run it back.